Alright, hello! This is Base Cadet Rewind, and hopefully you can hear me and you're not stuck in an ad or something. And yeah, I'm gonna play Descent Freespace. I played, you know, an hour and a half of this a few weeks ago. Hopefully I haven't forgotten all of that. This is Descent Freespace. The Great War, I guess, is also the subtitle.
Terran Command has confirmed the existence of a new species. Until further contact is established, Command has designated them Shivans. The Shivans have inflicted heavy casualties to both Terran and Vasudan forces in the Beta Cygni and Vega systems, and appear to be making a rapid push into other key systems along the Terran-Vasudan front. All contact has been lost with our forces in the IKEA and Ross 128 system.
Oh no, not the IKEA system.
The Vasudan government has contacted the GTA and proposed a ceasefire. Considering the reports regarding the Vasudan and Terran losses to the Shivans, this should not come as a surprise. Terran Command has not yet responded. Expect to hear more from Terran Command on this later today.
You know what? My mic's looking a little hot. Does this sound a little hot to you guys?
You are authorized to
I'm gonna bump that down a little bit,
engage
sorry.
any Shivan ship that stands in the way of your mission objectives. Attempts to establish communication with the Shivans have failed. Intelligence will continue its attempts to learn more about this new adversary. What little information has been learned about Shivan technology concerns their fighter shielding system. This shield system makes them nearly impervious to our ML-16 laser. R&D is currently modifying the Avenger prototype cannon to make it more useful against the shields. Additionally, our fighters cannot target their ships due to our lack of data regarding the Shivan electronic systems. Plans are currently underway to remedy this situation.
I feel like that's a massive design flaw that you can't even target something that you don't have data on. Like, shouldn't their computer be able to say, okay, this target unknown, but you could still target it? Well, it sounds like we're still pretty much helpless against them, so I don't know what they expect us to do.
To the Beta Cygni system to monitor Shivan activity. The Galatea is taking quite a beating since her last repair. There isn't time to follow the safest route. The Antares Beta Cygni jump node.
So I am playing with not a graphical overhaul, but a cockpit mod.
Have us circumvent this node completely, requiring 2 jumps. Now we have no choice. Weapon systems have taken damage from enemy bombers. Galatea should be able to make it through the asteroid field, but Alpha Wing will be deployed to destroy approaching asteroids.
Alright, so we're just going to destroy asteroids.
Alpha Wing will fly point for the Galatea and destroy any asteroids that cross its flight path. Asteroids that are considered a threat to the Galatea will be marked by white targeting brackets. Destroy these asteroids first. Once the Galatea has jumped out, you are to report to the GTD Bastion, stationed in Antares. The Bastion will take you to IKEA for your next mission.
I feel like the music is a little high, or the voice is a little low compared to the music.
In the event of enemy attack, you are to cover the Galatea.
I mean, what do you expect me to do? Our weapons are useless against them. Yeah, I'm also, for now anyway, I'm using Track IR. Although I did a little testing with it, just 30 seconds or so, and I did not like the way it worked. There's a specific problem with it. Weapon mode out. Yeah, that's probably M16 versus Disruptor. Yeah, M16. This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Oh, I guess this does come with the upgraded models, because look at that. This ship is clearly upgraded. Okay, so yeah, the problem I have with the track IR implementation is that
asteroids on a collision path with the Galatei will be auto-targeted with white brackets on your
there's like there's like camera smoothing or something. There's like a delay, which I don't like. It almost makes me queasy the way that sort of like a delay when I look to the left. It's sort of lags behind my actual view. Yeah. I'll say, where are the asteroids we gotta watch out for? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn this off. Also, it's just gonna, you know, cause problems whenever I'm looking over a chat. I feel like they could give me heads up about these asteroids a little sooner than they're doing, but whatever. It's their funeral. All right. Alright. Get these asteroids. I mean, I don't mind this. This part's fine, I guess. How are they doing? 95%. I guess they're doing fine. Yeah, it drags on a bit too long. I can see that. I don't know how much more of this there is to go. I don't know if these chunks are like considered dangerous. I mean, I guess, okay, so they'll have the white brackets if they are considered dangerous. All right. Alright. Are we done? Oh, no. No, we're not done. Kind of had like a break in the waves there. Thinking this ship sure is slow. Uh-oh. Right, we can't target them. I don't know where they are. Oh, and there's still rocks. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that in time. Nope. 93%. Doing okay so far. I mean, it couldn't take it that much longer. Oh, now they got the Sheevan fighters. Alright. We did it. Secondary objective complete.
The Galatei is in Beta Cygni. Return
And
to
the
the
Sheevans
bastion.
jumped out. Oh, what was it? Alt-J? I think it was Alt-J. I don't know why it doesn't say that. Yep, taught those rocks a lesson they won't soon forget.
Welcome to the GTD Bastion. We just received a transmission from the Galatei. She's doing fine, and the bridge thanks you for the skillful escort through the field.
More rocks.
You will rendezvous with her in the Beta Cygni system soon. We are currently underway to the IKEA system.
Listen, we gotta leave a few rocks so they can tell the others not to mess with us.
Welcome to the GTD Bastion. We
All
just
right.
received a transmission from the Galatei. Welcome to the GTD Bastion. The Bastion is on a special ops mission to investigate and acquire Sheevan technology. This includes weaponry, shielding, and stealth technology. Intelligence has determined that at least one point of Sheevan entry into our space lies in the IKEA system. At least 5 cargo depots of unknown origin have been located here in IKEA. These cargo formations are different than any Vasudan and Terran formation and are believed to belong to the Sheevans. Reconnaissance indicates that the depot is protected by 6th century guns on the outer edges. This depot provides a prime opportunity to gather more information about the Sheevans. Their offensive activity in this system is at a minimum, and we do not believe that they will make a serious attempt to defend this depot. Long-range
sentry
scanners
guns
indicate that
shielded?
some of these cargo containers contain unusual electronics. They appear to be similar to those used to give the Sheevans their shielding technology. Short-range scan of these containers is the primary objective in this
So we just have to get up to the containers, I guess.
Further reconnaissance indicates another container group may contain parts for a Sheevan sensor array. A short-range scan of this group should provide crucial data needed to adjust ship sensors to attain radar lock on Sheevan fighters. Scanning those containers is your secondary objective.
Okay, so they... I mean, they said we just couldn't target them because we don't know what they are, but now they're saying it's because of stealth
And
technology.
eliminate all sentry guns. This will enable our freighters to collect the cargo after you have scanned it.
Okay. Destroy all sentry guns. Valkyrie. Alright, we still have our crappy gun and our missiles, or our, you know, little rockets.
It's too quiet here.
Oh, we can target these. Why could we target these?
Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Maintain radio silence, pilot.
Yeah, I don't know why scanning them matters if we're gonna collect them. Oh, even wing arriving. It's probably just, you know, we gotta like, you know,
We've got another one.
survive while they're on us.
I do not like this.
What
Oh,
the
I
hell
thought
is
it-
going on here?
It's a trap. No, it's the mission.
Scan the remaining cargo. We still need any data available.
Alright, where is it?
Get to those containers, then get the hell out of there.
I don't know where the containers are. This thing? No, that's debris. Alright.
Taking damage.
Damn it! Alpha 4 is gone.
Okay, it's these. These graphics look amazing for 1998. That's because they aren't from 1998. Come on. Let's scan all of these.
Alpha 1, you're all alone.
Known. Come on. Oh, come on, really? Oh, there I go. That's okay. I'll just try it again.
It's too quiet.
And I think I'm gonna need what's like next. Target next ship. I guess I'll just live with that. Can you even keep track of which crate is which? I just look at the target. I have to just go, you know, next target.
Maintain radio silence, pilot.
And look at it on the bottom left, and if it says unknown, then I can scan it. This is a source port. This is Freespace open with they call them like VSPs or something, whatever, the, you know, enhanced models and stuff, and then also a mod that adds a cockpit.
I do not like this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the dirt on the canopy. It just looks a little, I don't know, weird.
What the hell is going on here? Enemy wing just arrived.
Alpha Wing, we've been set up. It's a trap.
Alright. Just gotta be quicker about scanning this before all my wingmates die.
Come on, you fly boys. Damn it. Out before it's gone.
Give you some cover? What do you expect me to do? Everyone's out for themselves here.
That's all the data we need. Get out of there, Alpha.
Alright.
It is fortunate that you were able to escape the Sheevan trap. Your persistence in obtaining the data we needed is commendable. While you were unable to gather the shield data, another of our IKEA task forces was successful in acquiring it. The data you did gather about Sheevan's sensor technology will be vital.
Did I not
combating
scan
the Sheevan
everything?
forces. Our technicians now believe
Oh, well.
they will be able to implement a targeted
thought I got them
solution
all.
for Sheevan ships. Good work, pilot.
Even protected the shield technology too well. There was nothing you could do to acquire it. Oh, okay. Well. Alright. But yeah. Using this cockpit mod, and I guess it automatically comes with the enhanced models.
Starting sequence 52 Gamma. 5, 4, 3.
Power levels steady at 1.21
Sinks
gigawatts.
are holding steady.
And sequence 2 in 3, 2, 1.
So we've made nice with that other race. I forget what they're called.
That's it. It held. Reading 59% energy loss, but it held.
The Vasudans.
GTA has signed
That's
a
right.
ceasefire
Yeah, there we
and
go.
non-aggression pact with the Vasudans. Command has already expressed great relief, largely due to the huge drain on military and economic resources the war has caused in the past few years. The end of the 14-year war should bring peace, but unfortunately there is no time to breathe easy. After the Third Fleet lost the GTD Amadeus in the Vega system, the GTA and the Parliament of Basuda have both declared open states of war against the Sheevan forces.
Got a parliament?
Unfortunately, not all Vasudan forces have agreed to the ceasefire. Reports have been received of attacks by a rogue group of Vasudans calling themselves the Hammer of Light. The Hammer of Light appears to be willfully aiding the Sheevan cause, citing some Vasudan legend about the coming of an all-powerful race. If you encounter any HOL forces, you are to treat them as hostile and are to use any force necessary
Just
to
more
neutralize
excuses to fight things other than the Sheevans.
With the vital data gathered by the Galatei at the IKEA depot,
Separatist
our technicians now know
Vasudans.
enough about Sheevan technology to successfully target their ships. You should also be able to track them on radar. The Avenger cannon is now being loaded on every Terran and Vasudan ship in the galaxy. You will find these cannons far more effective against the Sheevan shields.
Okay, now we have a gun that actually works.
A strike squad sent from the 5th Fleet into the IKEA system was able to recover some Sheevan shield prototypes. Fully functioning versions of this technology are being developed for use on GTA fighters. The shields themselves are being transferred through the Beta Cygni system to the Ribos system. This shipment must arrive in Ribos. Report to mission briefing in 30 minutes.
Weird that they're like, oh, you know, you failed to get the shield technology, because I guess it wasn't that I failed to scan it, it's that, you know, our mission was to get shuttles to grab them, which was impossible. But then they're like, oh, someone else did it.
At roughly 1400 hours, a large convoy carrying one of our newly developed shield prototypes was deployed. It was expected that the Sheevans would attack the convoy. The Sheevans Shevens destroyed the convoy. What the Shevens do not know is that the convoy was a decoy. There were a total of 4 working prototypes, only one of which was destroyed. You are to take 2 wings of fighters to escort the 3 remaining SHIELD prototypes. The Shevens should think you are just another shipment headed for Beta Cygni. This is not the direct route to Earth, which should divert the Shevens from our true intent. You are to accompany the freighters until the Vasudans arrive to escort them on the second leg. Do not leave the freighters until they have jumped to the Beta Cygni system. The Shevens have hit everything sent from this installation. Expect resistance. Many pilots lost their lives today, but the chances for success on this mission would be greater. You will succeed. Dismissed.
It is weird that they just left their super advanced shield technology in these like really lightly defended supply bases. Alright, Avenger Cannon. Sure. Oh, hold on. Is there a way I can get this to like roll? No. Place where I could set my roll axis. Bank axis. Whoops, did I just cancel out of that? There we go. Now I can roll. They're like a... cockpit FOV toggle? Does that do? Let's try a wider FOV so we can...
just arrived.
Oh yeah, we need a wider FOV, so hold on. Look at that. Probably like 55 degrees. There we go. Oh, but then we have...
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Any ships in the area. This is the PVFR Andromeda. We have been attacked by enemy ships. They call themselves the Hammer of Light. They are in pursuit and will be here at any moment. Please assist.
Okay. Want a quest to reduce my field of view? I mean, I increased it. So this is with a mod that adds, you know, a cockpit.
The Hammer of Light has arrived. Please assist. We are damaged and do not stand a chance.
Sir, should we assist?
Can I say yes?
Our orders are to escort Theta.
I'm gonna try for it, but
Heads up, we have company. Krishna Wing is targeting the cargo.
uh-oh. Well, let's see how this goes. I think they ended up destroying the suit and the Andromeda anyway. Yeah, you could mod. I mean, all the mods are for Freespace 2 by default anyway. It's just, you know, sometimes they'll port them to this game as well. Yeah, this is all part of Freespace Open. Well, it seems like my squad mates have got it covered anyway. So, no big deal. Was it even possible to save the Andromeda? I feel like maybe I'd had to have, like, known where it was and be boosting towards it, you know,
Enemy wing has just arrived.
before it was even attacked, basically. Alright, I think my missiles are pretty much useless against them. I don't think the missiles, like, do anti-shield. So, pretty much have to use guns.
Great shot.
Probably should have sent all their guys at once. Yeah, if there's a way to turn the dirt on the cockpit off, and you know, please let me know, because I don't know, I don't like it. Yeah, instead of, you know, sending in these, like, small waves one at a time, they should probably just send them all in at once. Why is the radar so small? Yeah, that's the one problem I have with this this cockpit, is like a lot of vital information is like super tiny. is why I didn't, you know, I'm like trying not to increase the FOV more than I have to, but I mean, you kind of have to increase the FOV just so you could see it, all the stuff on the cockpit.
Enemy wing just arrived.
I don't remember what button I bound to countermeasures. But after this mission, we could try without the cockpit. Just so, you know, we remind ourselves of what it looks like. Because I think it's a lot more practical without the cockpit, because, you know, just vital stuff on the HUD is just much bigger on the screen, despite, you know, being less obtrusive, because it's like all translucent and stuff. Did I scan the bonus cargo in the last mission? Well, I scanned all the cargo that I knew of.
Alpha and Beta are relieved.
As soon as we reach the jump point, you will take escort. Until then, Alpha and Beta have guard.
Your lack of trust is typical, Terran. I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Right, the support ships.
Beware, Terrans. There are members of the Hammer of Light in your midst.
Oh, we got traitors. Well, they kind of screwed that one up, didn't they? They had their big shot to destroy the cargo, and they just kind of wasted it there. Where'd you get that cockpit model? It's you go to you download the Knossos.net launcher. And then there's you just do a search for cockpit. Despite looking like they're really damaged, these things are actually fine. 92%. Alright. There they go.
Cargo has made it to Ribos. Return to base.
RTB.
You did a superb job of defending the
Got a
shield
medal.
prototypes. You were able to save all three, which not only gives us the technology, but will help expedite its mass production. Your performance will go down in the books as a standard for future pilots to follow. Simply outstanding, pilot. In appreciation of your fine performance in our first operation with Allied Vasudans, we are awarding you the Vasudan Alliance Medal.
Right? We have no recommendations for you. So yeah, there was nothing I could have done about the Andromeda.
Welcome to Advanced Training. As you know, research has been completed on the new shielding technology. Shields are being added to all fighters and bombers. In this training mission, you will be instructed on the use of your shield system. In addition to the new shield technology, the new
Alright, I'm gonna just open this with the you know, enhanced models, but not the cockpit, just so we can, like, you know, take a look, see what it's like, remind ourselves.
Welcome to Advanced Training. As you know, research has been completed on the new shielding technology. Shields are being added to all fighters and bombers. In this training mission, you will be instructed on the use of your shield system. In addition to the new shield technology, the new interceptor aspect-seeking missiles are now available. They are more powerful than the MX-50s, but require a lock before they may be fired. You will learn how to properly use the interceptor in this mission. The shield is an important addition to your ship, and the interceptors are a formidable addition to your arsenal. You must learn how to use them well.
Alright.
Alright, first we'll cover use of the aspect-seeking interceptor missiles. Note that you are fully equipped with interceptors. Unlike heat-seeking missiles such as the MX-50, you must acquire a lock on your target in order for an aspect seeker to home.
I didn't even know I didn't need a lock for those other ones.
However, the aspect seeker is well worth this effort, as its homing ability is much stronger. Once fired, the aspect seeker will track its target anywhere in space. Once the heat seeker loses track of its target, it is not likely to reacquire lock.
Yeah, it is. This is a much more usable HUD, although I don't like how...
Let's see how you do with those interceptors.
I don't like how translucent it is. There was... When I played the Wing Commander Saga, I remember there was like a button to make it not translucent. Hmm. Can't find it there, though.
Notice the red indicator moving toward your target. That's the aspect diamond. Once it is moved onto your target, you'll
pretty
see the lock
fast
indicator.
lock on.
This indicates your interceptors are locked and ready to fire. Now fire one interceptor at the freighter. Note how fast the interceptor moves. They also deliver quite a payload.
Alright.
A round of interceptors can be fired every 3 seconds. Fire another round and note the countdown timer in your weapon's gauge.
So, like, if I select... Can I select all? And then But there's no, like, opacity, I think. Oh, maybe.
Crucial difference between the Interceptor and the MX-50.
That is a dark blue.
Now target the weapon subsystem on the freighter. Good. Now wait until you have attained lock on the weapon subsystem. Now, fire your interceptors until the weapon subsystem has been destroyed. Well done. Note your interceptors will be effective in destroying subsystems on large targets. Now unload your interceptors until you've destroyed Freighter 1.
Well, a lot of support for dark blue in here, so let's try blue. Seems a little harder to see. Try light blue. No, and then, yeah, it's like translucent. Like in Wing Commander Saga, I remember there was like a button you could press. Well, we could try... I don't know why these are like connected. Weird. No, that's even harder for me to see. High contrast green. Yeah, this is Freespace 2 open. And there was like a button to like launch 2 missiles at once. I don't remember what it was. Let's take a look. Weapons. Shift. Okay.
Excellent job. Now it's time to destroy some moving targets. In order to gain aspect lock on a moving target, you must keep the target's lockbox in a fixed location inside your HUD reticle. I will now call in fighter drones. When the first drone enters, target it and acquire lock. Try to keep the target indicator in the center of your HUD reticle. Once you have acquired lock, fire an interceptor to destroy the drone. Note that these drones will not be using countermeasures.
Alright, how about one that is using countermeasures?
Well done. Now let's try something a little more difficult. Wings of 2 drones will appear at once. Destroy them all. Note that you'll need to be in range of these drones before you can gain aspect lock. Fly toward them.
I wonder if 1 missile's enough. Yes. That was supposed to be difficult. Got shields too.
As the shield absorbs damage, it becomes weaker. However, it automatically regenerates itself over time.
I wonder if that cockpit mod works better in VR. Like if you know, it looks like you're closer to the screen if you're in VR. If it's all around you. I mean, I guess you could have a lower FOV, so you're more zoomed in, and then you can just look down to see stuff.
When a quadrant of your shield suffers damage, the corresponding section of your shield integrity gauge will flash. Observe.
You know, shoot me.
Note the front of your shield is flashing as if you've taken damage.
Yep. It sure is flashing.
Note how the gauge changes as your shield takes more damage. When a shield quadrant has been destroyed, all damage will pass through to the underlying hull. Note that your shield automatically recharges over time. I will accelerate this process to save time. Now observe as the front quadrant of your shield repairs itself to full strength.
Okay. So there's like a button to equalize shields. I bound it to something, but I don't remember what it was, but I think it was this
There are a number of ways
toggle
you can manage your
on my
shield.
throttle.
The simplest is the equalize quadrants function. I have damaged your front shield quadrant again. Now use your equalize quadrants function to repair your front quadrant.
Yeah, it's this. There we go.
Well done. Note that your front section has been largely recharged. This came at the expense of shield energy from the 3 other quadrants. I'm going to reduce most of your shield strength. Note that 3 of your 4 quadrants are now near 0 strength.
You sure about that?
Now you'll learn
Alright,
how to
it just
maximize shield
took a
strength
while.
in a specific quadrant. First, you'll maximize the shield strength in your front quadrant. Well done. Note that your front quadrant is at full strength while the others were drained.
Okay.
Maximizing your front shield quadrant is especially useful when you're attacking a large ship against its turret fire. Now I want you to maximize your rear shield quadrant. If you're pursuing an important objective and are being attacked from the rear, maximizing your rear shield quadrant can be very useful.
So force feedback is coming back in a big way.
Well done, pilot.
Yeah, without the
Aspect-seeking missiles are
cockpit,
an important part
head
of your
tracking would be really bad because you'd have no point of reference for where forward is. But like, even with the cockpit, I don't like the way it's implemented in this game because like there's like camera smoothing or something. It's sort of slow to track your
This
movement.
concludes your training. Return to base.
It's disorienting. It doesn't feel good. You know, in other games that I tried with Track IR, it was a lot more direct. You know, one-to-one with, you know, Obviously not one-to-one with where I'm actually looking, but like one-to-one in terms of how quickly it tracked my movements.
You have completed your training.
Alright. Got my wings. 2 wings.
The radical Vasudan splinter group known as the Hammer of Light has been conducting many surprise attacks on convoys throughout Beta Cygni. These attacks must be stopped. The Hammer of Light presence is to be eliminated from the system once and for all.
The Radicals.
A Hammer of Light cargo depot, which is believed to be the primary supply center for all Hammer of Light activities in the system, has been located. This depot is guarded by a wing of Seth-class fighters as well as an Aten-class cruiser, the Ramses. The Hammer of Light does not have shielding technology, so this operation should be simple. Your primary objective is to capture the Aten cruiser Ramses. You are to disable and disarm it with disruptor cannons, then protect the Omega transports while they capture it. Do not destroy the Ramses. The crew of the Ramses will be interrogated to learn more about the Hammer of Light. Once the Ramses has been disabled and disarmed, destroy all cargo in the area. The Hammer of Light cannot be permitted to resupply. The containers store Vasudan supplies useless to the GTA. You are to lead Alpha Wing on this operation. Your ships are equipped with our new shielding
What about our
system.
Vasudan allies? Wouldn't they benefit from those supplies? Alright, well, let's say destroy cargo depot on Ronald Corporation made the ship. Wait, aren't these the old missiles? What happened to the new ones we just trained on? Well, whatever. Alright. Gonna clear out the fighters first.
Excellent job, pilot.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
This is odd.
Hold on, what are the buttons for like next subsystem? S.
Let's show shield systems on those Virgil Hammer of Light ships. Watch your back, sir.
Got their weapons, I guess. Come on, get those weapons. There we go. There's still got fighters. All right. Yeah, there are enhanced models installed.
New hostiles in the area.
How are they still able to shoot me? I thought I destroyed their weapons.
A Stephen Kane-class cruiser just jumped in. It's the Tyrannus. Alpha 1, do not engage the Tyrannus.
Come on.
Sheevens are attacking the Ramses.
Heads up, we have company.
Impressive, pilot.
All right. I mean, they should be dead in the water without engines, right? Oh, I can't fight that thing, can I? Could try. You have weapons I could shoot. I can womp it. Alright. Keeps turning away from me.
Enemy wingers just arrived.
Alright, come on. Alright, got their weapons. Haha, crashed into your own guys.
Good kill.
Saturday morning cartoon ass ship. It does look like ridiculously evil. It's all the red energy and highlights and the sharp lines. The Sheevens are a very edgy, aren't they? Alright, let's get their sensors, I guess. Those are already almost gone. So even when you take out their weapons, they can still shoot. So I guess it just sort of impedes their ability to shoot. Objective failed. want to just accept that. Weapons will slow down their fire rate, cause them to miss more. Okay, so it just like, yeah, makes their weapons less good. It doesn't necessarily stop them from shooting altogether.
Sensors show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
Alright. They got shields, but they still kind of suck. I wonder if I could just sort of cheese this. By taking these out first. Ooh. Few bad hits there. Well, sunk cost fallacies setting in. Oh no, 0% comms. Oh, and I was too close to them when they exploded. Whoops. He just set that shield deflector forward. I guess so, yeah. Well, this is certainly a jump in difficulty. Though I feel like, you know what? Let's quit out, because I want to switch to these guys. I feel like those would help me a lot more. Oh, whoops. I was using the Disruptor instead of the Avenger. Well.
Impressive, pilot.
I wonder why it was taking so long to kill them.
New hostiles in the area. This is odd. Sensors show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously not what it looked like in '98.
Enemy wing has
Alright. Those freighters are like surprisingly strong. Okay, they don't want you doing the freighter objective early. Seems. Or maybe it's just, yeah, they got out. Alright. Let's get their... I guess I'll shoot their turrets then. It's what taking out weapons isn't gonna stop the turrets.
A Stevens Can-class cruiser just jumped in. It's the Tyrannus!
Alpha 1, do not engage the Tyrannus.
Shevens are attacking the Ramses!
Heads up, we have company.
I mean, we kind of have to attack the Tyrannus if we want to protect the Ramses. Alright, so... Well, I'm out of missiles. Well, what if they lose their sensors? Can they not see me and then they won't shoot me? Ouch. Oh, did they just jump out? I feel like this mission is like insanely harder than the previous ones. I could just not bother with the bonus objective. Oh no, am I dropping frames? Shift R for resupply.
Support ship being deployed.
Yeah, they're screwed.
Rearming sequence aborted.
Not using wingmen, not using resupply. Well, what, are my wingmen too stupid to just do their job without me, like, pan-holding them through everything? What the hell? Why can't they just, like, fucking, you know, do their job? But alright, let's see. Do I even have the ability to give orders? I don't think I have, command of them, but alright, let's see. Alright, all fighters. Engage enemy. Alright, I guess I do have command. They didn't mention that. Engaging fighters at will. Well, they are now.
to show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
I mean, I have already played all of the Ace Combat games. Wingmen in those games kind of cheat. Like they're, you know, they're not really simulated as in like having health or whatever. They basically just don't do anything really.
New hostiles in the area.
What does destroying sensors do?
Fighter on your tail, sir.
I mean, I don't like the idea that I have to fucking tell them just to do their job. Like, if I have to tell them to do something specific, sure, but like, if I have to fucking press a button to tell them not to just sit there with their thumb up their ass, I think that's stupid. Have them team on targets, defend objectives, bomb capital ships. I don't want them to bomb capital. I mean, I guess I could tell them all to bomb the that one ship, but like that was the only hostile on the field. Why weren't they doing that in the first place? I guess it doesn't make any sense to me. I guess because that guy told them not to engage it, were they not doing it? I'm the wing commander. Like, it's kind of it's a thing. A lot of video games do this when they want to like have you command, you know, wingmates. They'll just sort of they'll make them just not do anything useful. Like they'll literally like cheat to make them not do any damage. Or like barely any damage, unless you tell them to do something specific, and I hate that. Like, just fucking just do your job. And if I need you to do something specific, I will tell you. But like, at minimum, just shoot the enemies. Can I tell them all to attack this thing? Still useful. Yeah, guess I'll just try and get their engines. Primary objective failed. Okay. What? Wait a minute. That was enough. I was close enough for that to kill me, but it didn't touch the enemy ship? What was up with that? Alright. It's kind of crazy how much harder this mission is than like any of the previous ones. That's like an insane jump in difficulty. Yeah, they are just kind of like twiddling their thumbs because I didn't tell them to attack the enemy. Look at that. Engage enemy.
Engaging now, sir.
I need to keep reminding them of that.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
This is odd. Sensors show shield systems on those Virgo Hammer of Light ships.
I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but try and get at least one. Now my hull integrity is almost 0.
Raiders going down.
Oh, the game might be expecting the Ramses to be lost. Alright, I'm not gonna go after all of them.
Heads up, we have company.
All taking serious damage.
Good kill.
Might get a non-combat patrol after this one.
A Sheevan Kane-class cruiser just jumped in.
Why are they already at 60% health?
Not engage the Tyrannid.
Sheevens are attacking the Ramses.
Are my allies shooting them with real weapons? I think they are. Yeah. No wonder why the Ramses is
Yes, sir. Disabling target.
Attacking your target.
so that's the problem, is they're, because I told them to engage the enemy, they have been shooting the Ramses with their Avengers. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, I'm out.
Support ship being deployed.
Heads up, we have company.
We got company. Primary objective failed. Alright, yeah.
Alpha 1, you must destroy all remaining cargo containers. We can't allow the Shevens access to more supply.
So maybe you're not necessarily supposed to succeed at this. I don't know. Like, the first time through. But I guess, yeah, the mission's still going. Oh yeah, you shoot the Avengers much faster if you don't have the disruptors on, so it's a good idea to not have the disruptors. Rearming.
Rearming complete, sir.
Alright. Alright, well, I'll just take this asshole out. Alright, except they kind of just like explode instantly when you shoot them or when you destroy them, and it does like a ton of damage. So I gotta be like far away. And I can't look at the explosion because cool guys don't look at explosions. Alright, so oh, we're still dropping frames. Ugh. Hate my internet. Wait, you can scan this cargo? Oh, I better scan it then. You'd think that, you know, considering that that thing was like right in the middle of all the cargo, that it would have, the explosion would have destroyed the cargo, but it seems like explosions, like ships exploding only damages you, the player. Yeah, I apologize for all these drop frames. I don't know if it looks like a slideshow right now. It's my internet being my internet, I suppose. I mean, it lets me scan this. Maybe there's something important here. One wing and dead. Hollow circle. Flies. Ding for that, huh? I guess this scanning is just for flavor. Wonder how many waves are gonna like teleport in 2 at a time. Might be infinite. Alright. That explosion actually hurt me. It's weird, this game kind of like, I don't know, it has a, you know, a flight model's very similar to the one used by the X-Wing series, which is kind of a shallow flight model. Like, there's no such thing as real momentums, for what I could tell. But it doesn't really suit some of the mechanics in this game, like explosions. Well, I guess it's not really the flight model that bothers me, just the fact that you can't move backwards. Unless, oh, is there a reverse thrust somewhere? Is there like a button for that? Because, you know, it kind of encourages you to just like get right up and things like right up to things and shoot them, but then if you're close when they explode, you take damage. I don't see a backwards, like a reverse throttle.
You've done all you can. Return to the Galatay.
Alright. I suppose my wingmen were smart enough to not shoot.
Unfortunately, the Tyrannus has been interfering with all operations in the Beta Cygni system. The destruction of the Ramses, while unfortunate, was not your fault.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault, but it also wasn't the Tyrannus' fault. I mean, I guess, you know...
The destruction of the escaping freighters is important. The Hammer of Light will have a difficult time starting up their Beta Cygni operations again.
It was all my wingmen shooting it. I guess, you know, it's a very simple command. You know, you tell them to shoot all the enemies, they will shoot all the enemies, including the ones they're not supposed to shoot. But then if you don't tell them to shoot all the enemies, they just sort of sit on your, like, behind you.
You are grounded until you learn to listen to orders.
Some medals require at least medium difficulty to earn. Well, I'm not trying to get all the medals. Huh. The destruction of the Tyrannus is a serious blow. Its capture could have provided a wealth of information on the Shevans. You were ordered not to engage the Tyrannus. You're grounded. So does that, like, game over? That's pretty funny. Do not engage the Shevan cruiser Tyrannus. Failed this mission and cannot accept. Alright, well. Alright, I guess I replay mission.
The radical Vasutan splinter group known as the Hammer of Light.
Alright, so it's actually a total waste of time to go after. Alright, so all fighters. Engage enemy. And then I guess I need to, once the Anubis appear, or the Ramses appears. Oh, it's right there. Alright. All fighters. Disable my target. I don't know if they might get themselves in trouble there, but whatever. At least they won't be, like, shooting at it with their real guns. Hopefully they could disable it faster than I could. They're jamming comms. Huh. Get far away.
That freighter's going down.
Huh. Alright, well. So if somebody said what sensors do in chat, I didn't see it.
A Sheevan Kane-class cruiser just jumped in. It's the Tyrannus. Alpha 1, do not engage the Tyrannus.
Sheevens are attacking the Ramses.
Heads up, we have company.
You can command bombers. Alright, they are working on the engines. Oh, my comms are completely down. Fields. Well, I guess I can't give orders now, right? And my comms are down. Try and get their weapons. Can I, like... Oh, I can call for repairs, though. Q to stabilize. How many frames have dropped now? 27,928 frames have dropped. Alright, how's this thing doing? Not well. Wow, they are shooting me through the Ramses. That's interesting. Come on. Alright, all fighters, disarm my target.
Affirmative, sir. Disarming your target.
Set up my pilots for the mission. Alright. So they can still shoot even though I've destroyed all of their primary objective failed.
Damn it. The Sheevens have destroyed the Ramses. Alpha 1, you must destroy all remaining cargo.
Kill steal the Ramses. Well, too late now.
Allow the Sheevens access to more supplies.
But yeah, I guess this mission is like not as hard as it seemed. It's just kind of like, I don't know. They're trying to like do a thing where like, you know, they tell you that you have to do this, but then you can't actually, or at least it's like sort of unreasonable to do it. But of course, as a player, you don't know that. You don't know that it's not actually going to blame you for the Ramses dying. It says it's your primary objective. Which, you know, might prompt you to go to sort of extreme lengths to try to protect it. That was weird special cargo. Anti-stream ion weaponry. Wonder why it's so bad now.
Cargo depot successfully destroyed.
They did say not to attack that ship, but
Done all you can. Return to the
you know, they didn't say why. And you know, destroying that ship was kind of a prerequisite for saving the Ramses, so
Unfortunately, the Tyrannus has been interfering
I
with
guess
all
maybe you
operations
can't
in the
really
beta Sigma
save the
systems.
Ramses.
The destruction of the Ramses, while unfortunate, was not your fault. It is good that you destroyed the cargo before the Sheevens were able to capture it. The destruction of the escaping freighters is important. The Hammer of Light will have a difficult time starting up their Beta Cygni operations again without supplies. It is disturbing that the Hammer of Light fighters have shield technology after all. It seems that this rebellion is far greater in scope than we had initially hoped.
I mean, it's just a matter of setting up expectations. Like, I think they just kind of failed to do that. They kind of failed to establish, like, you know, what's a story objective and what's like you know, what are you actually expected to do? And I mean they kind of did sort of establish that there is a difference, but like it's, you know, sometimes it's not clear what that difference is, like what you're expected to do and what you're not expected to do until after the fact.
I'm gonna get right to it. The Sheevan forces are sprouting up everywhere, and it's no secret that our front lines are taking a beating.
Cutscene was remade.
No one has been able to communicate with them, and Terran intelligence has no leads on their origins or their motives. On the upside, their shielding technology seems to be working just fine for us. By this afternoon, all fighters stationed on the Galatei will have been fitted with them. Try to keep them intact, all right? The cruiser Tyrannus is suspected to be the source of command for the Sheevens in this sector. It's here in the IKEA system, and we suspect it's low on fighters and supplies due to its recent attack.
This is
runs.
easy mode.
We have reason to believe it will soon jump to another system to resupply. We don't know where it will jump to, but there is only one subspace node out of IKEA, and we intend to blockade it. In the interest of learning more about the slippery bastards, we're going to attempt something bold: the capture of the Tyrannus. If this goes off, it will give us an opportunity to study Sheevan technology up close, and bag a few live Sheevens in the process. In order to do this, we will conduct a series of missions designed to take out the cruiser's escorts and defenses. Time to chip away at the boulder, people. That is all. Report to your flight leaders for your orders. Dismissed.
I kind of would like to see the original version of that
Initial
cutscene.
attack has gone off without a hitch. Tyrannus is on her last leg. Delta and Epsilon wings have destroyed most of the Tyrannus's fighter escorts.
So let's see if it'll let me, or if it'll he considers that one played. So Freespace port. There we go.
Good morning, pilots.
Oh yeah, this is way better. Like, no, that remake cutscene sucked. I'm sorry.
As you probably know, no one has been able to communicate with them, and Terran intelligence has no leads on their origins or their motives. On the upside, their shielding technology seems to be working just fine for us. By this afternoon, all fighters stationed on the Galatei will have been fitted with them. Try to keep them intact, all right?
I don't think this is the easiest mode you can play on, but it is the mode called easy.
It's here in the IKEA system, and we suspect it's low on fighters and supplies due to its recent attack runs.
Oh yeah, there's a theater mode.
We have reason to believe it will soon jump to another system to resupply. We don't know where it will jump to, but there is only one subspace node out of IKEA, and we intend to blockade it. In the interest of learning more about the slippery bastards, we're going to attempt something bold. The capture of the Tyrannus. If this goes off, it will give us an opportunity to study Sheevan technology up close, and bag a few live Sheevans in the process. In order to do this, we will conduct a series of missions designed to take out the cruiser's escorts and defenses. Time to chip away at the boulder, people. That is all. Report to your flight leaders for your orders. Dismissed.
So I'll just leave it on this mode for now.
Initial
I
attacks
kind of like to see
the on her last leg. Delta and
another look at
Epsilon
the
wings
original
destroyed
models
most
and
of the
everything
Tyrannus'
again.
Fighter escort. It is time to finish the job. To this end, Terran Command has sent a full wing of Athena bombers equipped with the newly developed Stiletto bomb.
All right. So they've sent a full wing of bombers. Tech
The
room.
Athena is our most maneuverable bomber. It carries a massive payload, yet in dogfights is nearly as effective as a fighter.
Well, that one mission was kind of an outlier. Like, I don't think the game, you know, is actually as hard as that mission would suggest it is, you know. I would not be surprised at all if, like, I move on to this mission and it continues to be, like, pretty easy the way it's been so far, other than that one mission.
Make sure you get a clean shot before you launch. The Stiletto should be especially useful in destroying the Tyrannus' engines and weapon systems. All Athena bombers will be equipped with Stilettos and will be piloted by Alpha Wing.
Yeah, because, like, look at this. They're like, okay, now go do the thing that you did in the last mission. But here's, like, better weapons and a better ship to do it with. So, yeah, like, it's not that the game is actually, like, super hard. It's just that one mission, it kind of, like, didn't communicate its expectations of you very well.
The cruiser Tyrannus has been chased from the Beta Cygni system back to the IKEA system. It is low on supplies, and due to recent engagements, it is lightly guarded.
Like, I'm gonna leave it on this.
Only 2 fighters and 3 bombers remain to protect the Tyrannus. Tyrannus is heading for the Beta Cygni subspace node, where it will probably resupply. This will allow for a small window of opportunity in which to conduct a strike.
Huh.
Your primary objective is to disable and disarm the Tyrannus in order to enable its capture. This will be our first attempt to capture a major Sheevan vessel. 3 wings will be assigned to this task. Alpha Wing will be flying Athena bombers. These bombers just arrived on the Galatei and are equipped with a new Stiletto bomb. The Stiletto is capable of destroying subsystems in 1 hit. Alpha's primary responsibility will be to disarm and disable the Tyrannus. Beta Wing is assigned to escort Alpha and protect it from fighter attacks.
Okay.
Beta will fly Apollo-class fighters.
Yeah, because, like, look at... I mean, unless this mission also just, like, completely goes sideways, this just seems like doing what I did last time, except, like, with everything set up to make it easy for me. Set up wingman before mission start.
When the Tyrannus has been captured, you are to return to the Galatei for debriefing. Do not allow the Tyrannus to escape or be destroyed. Good luck.
Disable secondary objectives. Disable the Tyrannus. Disarm the Tyrannus. All right. So we got the Athena. Alright, well, why don't I just go all in on stilettos? What? All of you. You. Sure, well, I mean, they're supposed to be escorting us, right? So. Oh, what? We only have like a certain number of these? What the heck? Alright. There's only so many of these guns to go around. That's funny. Alright. I guess that's all we could do then. All in is overkill. I mean, are they actually gonna make good use of these missiles? Aren't these like the shitty ones? Like these suck anyway. They're not gonna like, I don't know. Like for whatever reason, even though they like trained us on those like you know, lock-on missiles, they haven't given us access to them. You know what, since I got all these stilettos, I'm gonna steal that Avenger cannon. Quad Avengers, let's go. One bank of stilettos is more than enough. Okay. Just gonna go with it. I think I need to tell it that I have a joystick. Yeah. Alright, so these are the old models. Whoops. Alright. Are these different ships from the ones we've been fighting? Yeah, they are. These are the ones we've been fighting this whole time. They kind of look like Kilrathi Darkets, but edgier. Alright. Alpha. Disarm my target.
Disarming target, sir.
And and I will get their engines. Well, it said it could destroy a subsystem in a single shot, so... let's give it a try. Oh, they intercepted. That was not a single shot. Let's give it another try. Oh, come on. There, got their weapons. Cover me.
I'm on it.
Difficulty, unless you're continuously firing your guns for a long time, probably won't drain your weapon energy, so you could probably reduce the energy to your guns a tick. More shields. I haven't messed with energy management. I think they like briefly touched on it in the tutorial, but they did not, you know, there wasn't really any reason to at that point. But yeah, now that there's shields, there is a reason to mess with energy management. Krishna. Oh, I'm not gonna run out of space sims anytime soon. Like, if you look into the number of space sims, that is like pretty much never going to happen. I just might decide to branch out just because. Still getting screwed by my internet connection. Well, that's a shame.
Impressive, pilot.
Yeah, okay, everything's 0 except for nav. Might as well. Well, there we go. Yeah, I apologize about the performance of the stream. My internet connection just sucks, I guess. I don't know.
Attempting to attach to the Tyrannus.
Stream is at a 2.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
Super Wing Commander. So no. Super Wing Commander is a 3DO and Mac game. You're thinking of Wing Commander for the Super Nintendo.
Heads up.
is attacking the Tyrannus. Stop them.
And I'm feeling the, you know, this bomber turns a lot slower. Makes sense. So, you know, a little less able to track things. Gamma, what are you doing? I feel like missiles lock on too fast in this game, both our missiles and enemy missiles, because like sometimes it's like, well, I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. I mean, I guess it didn't really do that much damage anyway, but
Penetrating the hull will take some time. Stand by.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Great shot. The hull is too strong. We'll need to tow it to Tombaugh Station.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
it's the stream. It's my internet connection. I apologize. Sometimes it just goes to shit. It's not your end. It's fine, you know, on my computer. It's just, Sometimes my upload just dies or something.
Reader Hawkins here. Command said you needed some help.
No. If it was downloading Windows updates, that wouldn't matter. Well, first of all, it's not doing that. But second of all, even if it was, those downloads so slow that they would not saturate my connection, and it'd be downloading anyway, not uploading.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
It's funny. Sometimes everybody just sort of gets in a big cluster. And everybody's like ramming each other. Reminds you of Starlancer? Well, it's a space sim from around the same period, so probably would.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
But yeah, this is so much easier than the last mission seemed. Like so the problem isn't that the game is like super hard, you know, demanding, because it's not demanding all that much from me. It's just that last mission, like saving the Ramses, it just seemed too plausible that I could potentially have done that. So it seemed like I was doing something wrong. I would sort of try to go to extreme lengths to make it happen, and that was just getting me into trouble. So there are a lot of these guys. I feel like we've been through a few too many waves of this at this point. It's just gotta, you know, we get the idea.
We're heading to the subspace node.
I have to put time. Well, the problem is, I mean, well, I can't really put time into it.
Heads up, we
other than I would have to put money into trying out an alternative, and the only alternative is, you know, satellite or low Earth orbit internet.
This crate's about to blow. Calling in for support.
Yeah, everybody's just crashing into each other. Kind of looks silly. Because all the ships move so slow in this game. But we sort of get clustered up, and then accidents happen. Impressive pilot, IKEA internet. Yeah, it's that mission, that last mission, yeah, somebody mentioned it's sort of like a JRPG battle that you're supposed to lose, but they made winning seem way too plausible. That's the problem.
Jumping out now. See you at Tomba.
Yeah.
Enemy wing just arrived.
But, you know, the thing I'm worried about with something like Starlink is that I'd pay the money to try it out, and then it turns out to be worse than the internet I have, because I've heard that it could be bad if it's, like, cloudy or raining, which would basically make it a non-starter here. Alright, well, I'll just clean up these guys and return to base. Yeah, Everspace and Everspace 2. I do not like Everspace 1. I have played that game. It's like a roguelike, but I don't think it makes a very good use of the roguelike concept. Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe you could make a good roguelike out of a space sim, but I don't feel like Everspace did. But Everspace 2 is more of like a open world action RPG kind of thing. I thought that worked out a lot better, but I don't know, still not a big fan of it. But like, it just, as a concept, it just works a lot better. Alright, return to base. Yeah, well, I mean, the reason why I say action RPG is because it's sort of got, like, equipment with, like, Diablo-style fixes and set bonuses on it.
Junior grade. For having attained an outstanding number of confirmed kills, you are hereby awarded the Ace. Congratulations, Alpha 1. You were instrumental in the first capture of a major Shivan vessel. The Halkins is taking her to the Tomba station, where engineers will be able to study their technology and learn more about their methods and motives. Meanwhile, feel free to relax for a few days. You deserve it. In recognition of your continuing service to the GTA, you have been awarded
Do deserve it. Thank you very much. I mean, it has a story, like, you know, the same way that, like, Freelancer has a story, like, you know... How do I feel so far for this game? Well, that last mission was kind of a sore point. But it, you know, it was an outlier. The rest of it is like it's really good. You know, I think, you know, when I played this on a, you know, Sunday, I'm an ace now. I guess because I got the number of kills I got. I don't know. but like it does like a fantastic job with like just, you know, making all the weapons and like shooting things feel good. Like that is like the thing this game really knocks out of the park. Recommendations? No recommendations. Yeah, see, like, so that last mission was just bad. Like they screwed up there with the way, like,
Congratulations.
if you're gonna have like a Kobayashi Maru, you gotta make it more clear that it's impossible or like nearly impossible.
When the destroyers came for us, we attacked. Never had we been defeated. They were like the others, strange, hideous, resisting, fighting. Only these were not like the others. They did not die. We made our first retreat. We could forego one system. We left it to the destroyers and went elsewhere. But they followed. They hunted us. They followed us when we retreated, discovered where we lived. For a long time, we did not know why they chased us. They were no ordinary enemy. They did not seek our territory, our technology, our resources. Now we know our crime was sin.
We've just received some discouraging news from Terran Command pilots. At 0300 today, after the capture,
it's not the CPU. There's no way this game is overloading my CPU, and I've had that happen with lots of games.
From the footage yet, but it's clear that a Shivan destroyer of massive proportions jumped in and destroyed Tombaugh Station, along with all of its defenses. We have designated this new class of destroyer Lucifer. Debris from the station is still falling from orbit on Ribos 4.
Alright.
Terran and Vasudan fighters and cruisers engaged the Lucifer, were wiped out quickly. Footage suggests that Lucifer was using a new type of shield, impervious to any of our attacks.
I mean, I could try messing with some settings, like, right now I'm variable bit rate with target quality. I could do like constant bit rate.
Needless to say, this is grim news.
Let's try that.
The Shivans indeed have managed to shield a vessel of that magnitude. It's merely a matter of time before they wipe out all frontline installations and march through to our home systems. Since all attempts at communication with the Shivans have ended in violence, it appears unlikely that a diplomatic solution will work. At this point, the Shivans have control of Beta Cygni, Betelgeuse, Ross 128, IKEA, and Regulus. Most of the Vasudan forces are gathering in Vega for a counterstrike, while we are gathering our fleet in Antares for an effort to retake Ribos and Beta Cygni. Oddly enough, the Shivans don't seem to be interested in taking control of any planets in the systems or gathering natural resources. Instead, they seem to be focused on controlling individual jump nodes. Research and development teams at Sol have recently completed development on a few new weapons. A group of Terran scientists has returned from a previously unexplored system known as Valerimus, and bring with them a new weapon called the Flail. The Flail is quite different from our typical energy cannons. Please consult the weapons database in the tech room for more details.
Okay.
Our communications with Vasudan technicians have yielded the Interceptor missile. By combining the Vasudan-designed engine with a Terran warhead, we were able to produce the most powerful anti-fighter weapon yet. It's an aspect-seeking missile and requires a few seconds to lock onto the enemy's engine signature, but its speed and accuracy make it lethal. Use it well.
So wait, is this the one that they showed in the tutorial? Why did they tutorialize it so early if it's not going to show up until now? That was weird. Alright, well, let's take a look at the tech room. Weapons. Flail rifle. A rapid-fire, low-energy, ceramic optic-focused Krypton laser used in tactical situations to distract or lead an enemy to their destruction at the hands of other allied fighters. This weapon, if used over an extended period of in-flight battle, can destroy an enemy fighter, but as a destructive weapon should only be used as a last resort. What? Okay, the fast firing rate and high mass of the flail make it great for changing the velocity vector of an enemy fighter or bomber. Okay, so it sort of like staggers them. It is slightly more effective than the Avenger against shields rated at damage per second. Its low energy consumption rate makes it useful for prolonged engagements. Note, however, that once you have taken out an enemy shield, switching to another weapon is advised. Okay. Errands. Oh yeah, there's like information. The physics weapon bounces around target ships. Terrans originated on the third planet in the Sol system, known alternatively as Terra or Earth. Terrans are relatively physically weak, but are highly intelligent and versatile. This combination of intelligence and versatility have allowed Terrans to evolve from tribal, nomadic primates, not entirely unlike their progenitors, to a spacefaring race. Terran civilization developed to the point of relatively stable nation-states. With space travel, the nation-state evolved into the global state, and the Terran species furthered its growth, both in material ways and in immaterial, philosophical ways. In time, the global state led to the intersystem state, which in turn led to the Galactic Terran Alliance, a galactic state. To date, Terrans have successfully colonized 12 worlds outside of the Sol system. Outposts have been established on 15 other planets and moons throughout the known galaxy. If the past is any indicator of future trends, unified expansionism will only continue to benefit the Alliance, both politically and economically. Alright, well, I'm going to switch back to the fancy models. Just sort of going back and forth here. Yeah, here we go. But yeah, at first, you know, in those cutscenes with like the narration, I assumed the speaker was representing humanity, but I guess not. Because if they've only colonized like 12 worlds,
just received some discouraging news from Terran Command pilots.
Can't
the
be
survivors
us.
of the Tombaugh attack must be evacuated from the
I guess it's
Ribos
supposed to be
system
a mystery who the speaker is, but it's probably the Vasudans.
At this time. Your wing's objective is
Thoughts on Nebulous Fleet Command? I don't know anything about it.
Other wings will be accompanying this convoy. Alpha Wing will be in charge of this operation and will have command authority. The convoy must reach the designated checkpoint. Escort from this point onward will be provided by Allied Vasudan forces, led by the PVD Pinnacle. Hostile forces have been spotted all over this system, and there's a good chance that our convoy will be attacked by Shivan fighters. All hostile forces should be eliminated. The PVD Pinnacle will be arriving at the designated checkpoint. This Typhon-class destroyer has one of the most skilled crews in the PVE. It will escort the refugees for the remainder of their journey.
Okay, so we're...
Help the Pinnacle until it has dismissed you, then return to base. Many lives depend on this operation. Good luck.
Alright, secondary objective, destroy all remaining fighters. Back into Valkyrie. It doesn't let me, or no, it does let me pick, it's just like, the only thing that changes is the name up there. So this loadout's fine, right? Alpha. Whoops. So if I wanted to, like, put a little into shields. How would I do that? Energy management. Like decrease weapon energy, delete.
Did you see what was left of Ribos? I've never seen anything like that before.
That place was a fortress. I can't believe a single Sheevan attack could level it.
Oh yeah. I could have like way less weapon energy. Alright, I assume the Sheevas will be coming in from here. Yep, there they are. Ah.
I'm notifying Terran Command of the attack on the GTFR Nelson. Keep on your toes. There could be more.
Engage enemy with an asterisk.
Yes, sir.
I guess because there are no enemies to engage. Alright, well... I wonder if the problem is, I did see something, you know, somebody mentioned a while ago that, YouTube doesn't like to stream old games if you, you know, try to do it efficiently. So I have it set to like constantly upload at 9,000 kilobits per second. And it, I mean, it hasn't dropped any frames so far, I think, so it's very inefficient this way, but maybe it works better if I don't have it try to like reduce the bit rate if it doesn't need, you know, a lot of bit rate to show the thing we're streaming here. Area the enemy. I feel like these missiles are not performing up to the standard that I would like. Oh, and that one I didn't lock on yet before I shot them.
Good kill.
It's like whack-a-mole. Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just how, like, combat and flight works in this game. The ships just move really slowly. I don't know. It's just how it works. Probably get closer to the targets here. But yeah, just the way the combat works in this game, it seems like, you know, as opposed to something like Wing Commander, where everything moves super fast and like you're lucky to score a couple hits, but those couple hits will do a lot of damage. This is more of a like you're gonna score a lot of hits, but you need to just, you know, constantly lay on down the pressure to actually kill something. How did auto speed get turned on? Didn't mean to do that. Did I kill everything too quickly? We're getting, it's starting to feel like an X-Wing mission here. Yeah, I guess we could just chill and enjoy the music. Better slide. Well, I mean, it's not a slideshow now, right? I think it's, I mean, maybe the problem all along, well, not all along, because there definitely was a problem with my internet at one point, but maybe the problem that I've been having recently is, you know, the bit rate that it needs to, you know, display the picture, which is usually of an old game, kind of gets too low, and then YouTube, I don't know, panics about it, and it causes the stream to sort of choke. Kill space music to escort peacefully too. Are some good nebulae. Okay, but like, something's gotta happen at some point, right? Like, it's been a ridiculous amount of time now.
Where's the PVD pinnacle?
Okay, there we go.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Alright, here we go.
The PVD pinnacle is jumping in ahead, sir.
If I was in a slightly different place, that would have been really bad.
That were ambushed by the hammer of light.
Am I out? Yeah, I am out. Well, I don't want to shoot this guy because then shots will hit the friendly cap ship. Alright, there we go. The shield hit effect looks really good. Both the old version and, you know, the new fancy one that we're seeing here. Yeah, I mean, the thing with music in new games is that there's just sort of been a trend of, like, music being less prominent, more atmospheric.
To congratulate you on a job well done. The civilians on those transports owe you their lives as well.
That's just what's been trendy for the past decade or so. Everything moves in trends.
The GTS Asimov and the GTC Ravage are under attack in the Antares system.
Red alert.
The GTS Asimov was working on Project Tsunami, which involves hyperactive substances. These substances are extremely volatile. If the Asimov is destroyed, reagents are likely to reach critical mass. Analysis predicts a shockwave of up to 5 kilometers in radius. The station is in bad shape. We need to clear the area, then transport the scientists out of there. When the area is secure, the GTT Spommer will jump in and retrieve the scientists. After they have been safely evacuated, return to base. We have 5 ships waiting in the hangar. We have no time to get them fully loaded out, so you'll need to use what you've got. Suit up. You're launching in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Alright. Oh, yeah. There's no time for ship selection. Scramble. ML-16 laser. Wow, they just threw any old crap onto this ship. And I just, like, feel like I'd do better with just the Avenger. Do I have a bogey on my tail? Are they talking to someone else? Nobody's shooting at me.
The Asimov. Transports will be arriving soon. Keep the area secure.
Alright. Watching the basketball game. I thought everybody was watching football, soccer.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Anytime you scramble, you're guaranteed to get the worst load out. Whatever crap happened to be on there for some reason at the time. Why do they even keep this old fucking ML16s around? They're useless. Launch all these missiles, I guess. MX-50s.
Great shot.
Oh, they're gone already. Huh. Alright, any more waves?
Scientists are safe. Clear out the rest of the hostiles and return to the Galatay.
Way ahead of you there, buddy. Alright, I guess we're done. Oh wait, no. I spoke too soon. Maybe. Or no, they're just leaving, right? Yeah. They're just leaving. Alright. Lost a wingman, one wounded. Oh well.
Great job, pilot. You managed to protect the Asimov.
They gave me a medal for it.
Tsunami has been secured, and it should be completed within days. The crew of the GTC Ravage thanks you for saving their lives. The Shivans will find their assault on Antares far more difficult with the Ravage on board. For saving the crew of the GTC Ravage, we are awarding you the Medal of Conspicuous Gallantry.
Conspicuous gallantry, they say. We have no recommendations for you. It sounds like I did everything perfectly. No complaints.
Control, this is boarding party Bravo 2, entering disabled freighter.
Roger, Bravo 2. Keep the chatter to a minimum.
This cutscene looks a little better because you can't really see. But I still want to see what the original graphics version looks like.
Point, go.
No sign of anything.
Squad 2, go.
Probably all dead anyway.
Cut the chatter, damn it.
This is
Contact 30 meters ahead.
it seems like it's gonna end like all the cutscenes like this from StarCraft.
Visual?
Negative. I don't... Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Open fire!
Bravo 2, what's going on? Please respond.
So they look like robots. Yeah, those are robots. Or like, yeah, basically robots. So we have yet to actually see a Shivan.
The Hammer of Light has decimated the Vasudan fleet at Vega. Most of the surviving Vasudan forces have retreated to Deneb and Antares. Because our fleet is also holding Antares, relations between the VPE and the GTA have been strained. In order to quell the tension, we have been ordered to eliminate all Hammer of Light outposts in the vicinity. Fortunately, we have some new tools to assist us. Our first new weapon is the Phoenix 5 anti-bomber warhead. This missile can puncture even the thickest of shields and can also be used effectively against larger targets, like freighters. More details are available in the tech room.
Alright. They're just like really laying on the new toys. Like, just non-stop goodies these last few missions.
Less maneuverable than the Athena, they are far more powerful. Once again, full details can be found in the tech room.
Medusa bomber. I mean, did we even need a heavier bomber than the Athena? Seemed like it was plenty heavy for the jobs we were giving it.
It can be carried by the Medusas. Just a few of these will take out any cruiser, and the Hammer of Light Aten-class cruisers are no exception. You'll be using this bomb quite often against major Hammer of Light outposts.
Alright, we got a big bomb. Is that just looping? Okay, I guess it's looping. Alright, so I want to see that cutscene. I want to see the original. So let's take a look at the original version of that cutscene. Here. We descended the free space. We have in fact descended into the free space. Will it just like play the cutscene? Yeah, well, alright.
Control, this is boarding party Bravo 2, entering disabled freighter.
Roger, Bravo 2. Keep the chatter to a minimum.
I continue to, you know, I guess it's nice that they made the effort to remake these cutscenes, but I feel like these old versions just look better. Like the lighting just looks a lot more dynamic and interesting.
Squad 2, go.
Also seems like paced way better. I feel like we're,
Cut the chatter,
I don't know. Maybe the timing is the same, but it feels like we're in here a lot faster than we were in the remade cutscene. This is the old version, yeah.
Hear that? Contact 30 meters ahead.
Report, Bravo 2.
Form up, everyone. Visual?
Negative. I don't... Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Open fire!
Oh yeah, this is definitely like Aliens inspired.
Oh my god. No.
I don't know about that guy going,
Light
oh
has
my god.
decimated the Vasudan
No. That was a little funny, but alright, we'll go back to the fancy graphics. I like everything about the fancy graphics except for the... Did I click on the wrong thing? I don't remember it doing this. I might have clicked on the wrong thing. It's just like this. Oh, this might be Freespace 2. Whoops. Yeah, this is Freespace 2. This is what I wanted. Yeah, I like everything except for the cutscene replacements. Those seem like a downgrade to me, like a major downgrade.
The Hammer of Light has decimated the Vasudan fleet at Vega.
Alright, so with the bombs.
Here in the Antari system, we have detected a small HOL base of operations. Your squadron is being sent to eliminate it.
Hammer of Light.
We'll destroy all Hammer of Light ships, then jump back to the Galatée. The Galatée will be monitoring you in case the situation gets out of control. Good luck.
Okay. Just kill all of those guys. There's a lot of guys for us to kill. We got the... Alright, we're in a GTF Apollo, which is the fighter, not the bomber. Doesn't let us choose, right? Or does it? Valkyrie. Space superiority. Does it let me pick which ship to use? I mean, might as well take the Athena, right? MX-50. What are you doing? Interceptors. I get like torpedoes. Not much point in bringing this if I can't bring like an actual big bomb. Tsunami bomb. Yeah. Okay, so I might as well go back to the Apollo then. Oh, I am getting error here. So if you see drop frames, then that change I made was not the solution. Athena cannot carry the tsunami or other capital killers. Oh, maybe I should try the Medusa then. No, it still doesn't let me. Oh, I'm back to... I guess it... Okay, it did let me. Alright, I had to like drag it on too. I didn't realize I wasn't actually selecting the ship. Alright, tsunami bomb. Stiletto. Change women the same way. Okay, but there's only so many of those bombers to go around. MX-50, well, I definitely don't want those. I'll put stilettos in there. And it's only got one set of guns. Phoenix 5. Alright, well, just leave it at that. I could mess around here all day, but
What the hell happened to the hammer outpost?
I'm reading nothing but Stevens.
if I spend all my time doing that, then I won't have time to actually do the mission before done for the day.
Situation with Sheevan forces. Request assistance.
An intense situation.
We're already engaged. Stand by.
I don't know. Didn't seem that intense.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Stream dropping again in heavy combat zone. I mean, it was dropping in the menus. I could see it, but it just might have been hard to tell. I could see the numbers, like the metrics.
Glad to see the cavalry could make it.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Sending Delta Wing now.
Delta Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
I don't know why that merited such intense positive music. We just got started here, guys. What are we doing?
We can't hold out much longer.
Yeah, so I think the problem is my internet.
Check your 6, pilot.
Alright, let's see how these bombs do. Oh god.
Hostiles in the area.
Alright, come on. I mean, they don't actually expect me to be in a bomber for this. I expect me to just, like, escort the bombers. I assume they're gonna, like, do their job by default without me needing to tell them to. I think I'm on a different wing from them. Of course, since I did take a bomber, I'm not able to kill these guys as fast as I otherwise might be able to. Alright, 6% engines. I run out of countermeasures. we go. And I fire tsunami without a lock. Alright, we got this one.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
I feel like the animation for them blowing up should be longer, if for no other reason than to give you a chance to get away from it. Because like the animation for like a fighter blowing up is pretty long. I mean, I guess it's like relative to how small it is. I don't know. I guess it's probably around roughly the same length. There's like just like a, I don't know, 1 second or so delay, and then it blows up. All right.
All area is clear. Entering subspace now.
And so, I mean, how's the stream quality been so far since I made that change? Like, I'm definitely noticing less drop frames on the dashboard here.
Beta Wing is out of here.
All right. Seems like a lot of people died, but I don't know. We did it. RTB. Yeah, it should be pretty long, so you could turn around and look at the explosion. Exactly.
Their arrival was unexpected, and battling the Shivans always takes a heavy toll on our forces.
Let us enjoy our work.
Take some bitter comfort
You
in
know, the
fact
fruits
that
of our
they helped
labor.
us eliminate the Hammer of Light presence in Beta Aquila. In light of your recent achievements in protecting GTA space from the Shivan threat, we are awarding you with the Distinguished Service Cross. You are truly an outstanding pilot.
I mean, most of those guys weren't under my command, though, right? I thought only Alpha Wing was my purview, and I think most of Alpha Wing survived, or maybe all of it. And no recommendations. As far as they're concerned, that was perfect. Did get a shiny new medal.
We will be assaulting a secondary supply and rearming facility under Hammer of Light control.
Yeah, so I guess I'll leave it like this. Maybe that'll improve things. It's not perfect. I definitely did see some you know, issues on the dashboard, but maybe I wasn't giving my internet connection enough credit. So yeah, hopefully things will be better from now and I won't have to make any changes on that front. Alpha Wing Leader, I am in overall command, and yet, I mean, yeah, they're totally fine with my performance. They're just handing out medals, so I don't see any reason to change what I'm doing. But yeah, that was Freespace. I don't know how far along we are in this game. You know, I don't know how long it is. I didn't look it up on how long to beat or anything. But I was having fun the whole way through, except on that one mission, which, you know, it's just a matter of, like, I don't know, it had objectives that seemed like they were doable, but, you know, actually you weren't supposed to do them. It's just, you know, like I was saying before, it's just like a failure to communicate their expectations of you. But it would really, it's just that one mission, and everything else has been pretty smooth sailing. In fact, I don't think I have failed a mission other than that one. Yeah. But yeah, I guess tomorrow I will maybe try again with X Beyond the Frontier. And then, of course, Elite. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I will hopefully see you then. Good night, everybody.